that's really important, yeah, fine,
Okay.
use it. Absolutely
Do you think
fine.
people should buy Bitcoin?
It depends on the scenario.
Okay. Well, like, do you own Bitcoin?
I own Bitcoin, yeah.
Okay. Well, why'd you buy it?
Well, I guess originally bought it when my very first real purchase back in late 2016 was so I could do a transaction on the darknet to buy cannabis oil to treat my mum.
Jesus, that's a much more in-depth answer than I expected. Okay.
And
Interesting.
then I invested like a moron, not understanding the markets, and bought every kind of bullshit there is.
When was your, you don't have to answer any of these, by the way, because these are prying questions, but what price point did you get in Bitcoin, like when you invested?
Oh, it was like $700.
Okay.
$800.
Well, it's not that bad. You're up 10x, bro. That's pretty good.
Yeah, but it's complicated because then traded some, bought some mining gear, whatever.
Yeah.
But anyway, so now I understand it a lot more. I don't tell people to trade. I mean, people are going to trade, fine.
They should not trade. You will lose all your money. It's worse than losing all your money. You'll also want to kill yourself. You'll lose your friends. You'll lose your sleep. You'll lose your family. And you'll lose all your money. And you're just torturing the other guy on the other side of the screen whose money you're trying to take, and he doesn't want you to have it. So even if you win, you just hurt somebody else, but you mostly lose. Like, I agree with all of that. So I removed all trading links from my YouTube and from my Twitter. You won't find any referral links to trading. Although I've got them, and I could just paste them back on there. I removed them. Which is an odd behavior for a scammer, isn't it? Interesting.
I don't really fucking know, mate, to be honest.
I could teach you, but you don't want to learn. You don't want to know the truth. You have a preconceived notion that I suck, and you don't want to be freed of it. You're holding on to it very tightly, and you want to keep it. I could release you from it. I could share with you the things that I know that you don't, that would make you feel differently, but you just don't want to change. You don't want to learn. You want to stay where you're at. And I don't, as a journalist, I don't get it, because shouldn't you be intrigued and excited, or at least excited to see me fuck up somewhere and like, oh, I got him or something?
Oh yeah, don't get me wrong. I am excited to see you get arrested.
Okay, well then why don't we enhance the likelihood of me getting arrested by asking good questions that cover new ground, and then that gives the investigators more to work with, right?
No, because there's better people out there to debunk your claims than I am. So I'm just going to sit here, and then hopefully, if anyone sees this, they'll just hear me say scammer, scammer, scammer over and over again, and then they'll go and actually research and find the information from the people who are more technical than me or understand economics better than me and who can debunk it better than me. I'm just going to call you a scammer over and over again until they find it.
Isn't it easier to debunk scams than so we know OneCoin was a scam. We know Plus Token was a scam. We know BitConnect was a scam.
We know Hex is a scam.
We do not.
Yeah, we do.
So let's talk about the difference between Hex, right? Is Hex a multi-level marketing program?
Hex is a scam.
Right. Is Hex a Ponzi?
Yes, probably.
Okay, excellent. So Ponzi's fail when they can't meet their promises, right? That's how they fail. They run out of money. They steal money from the new guys. They give it to the old guys. And then they run out of new guys, and then they fail, and they exit scam, and they keep the money. That's how Ponzi's work. Explain to me how Hex does that.
I've not looked into the detail because I've not wasted any time on it, but it's a scam. It's probably
so you not only don't know anything about it, but you also don't want to know anything about it. You just want to say scam.
I just know it's a scam. You're trying to I mean, when you said you're created better than Bitcoin on Ethereum, I instantly knew it was a scam. So that's instantly a scam.
Right, but because I know more about the tech than you do, and I've been at it longer, and I'm telling you the truth. Yes, and I crush everyone that steps to me. I stomp on them. I flatten them. They're scared to even talk to me. There's a trail of bodies behind me.
Yeah, because you talk over them. That's all you do. You just like rant and talk over them. It's not like you give Stefan Rivera gave very good answers, but you just shouted over him over and over again. And, it was disrespectful and it was shit. It wasn't that you were right. You were just louder and noisier.
Let's talk about Bitcoin and Ethereum. It's a very simple conversation. Bitcoin has more hash rate than Ethereum, right? Yes? It does.
What's that? Sorry, what's that?
Bitcoin is a stronger network and a hash rate. It has higher hash rate than Ethereum. Yes?
Yeah, okay.
Yes, it does. Okay. Now, most people believe that's more secure, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now, what if I increase the Bitcoin hash rate tenfold by turning on new miners of my own? Would that increase the security of Bitcoin?
No idea. It's not my area of expertise. I don't talk. I don't go in. If you ever listen to my shows, I don't do this stuff. I ask the questions like people like me don't understand.
So why don't you ask me some of those questions? Why don't you ask me some of those questions?
All right. Why are you scamming people?
I'm not.
Like, how much money did you lose? Like, really, how much did you lose? And how fucking wrecked were you to do this?
My lifestyle has not changed in any form whatsoever. Nothing has changed for me.
Yeah,
the big bubble happened. The big bubble didn't happen. Nothing happens.
You could have had $500,000, gone up to 20 million, and come back down to $500,000. So that's bullshit. How much did you wreck yourself? Like, I saw you fucking crying on YouTube about it.
Yeah, I used to spend all day, every day talking about how good Bitcoin was, kind of like you're doing. And then I realized that the game was going to change, and I was right.
Right. And you, the great Richard Hart, is going to solve it by creating better than Bitcoin on Ethereum. Fucking give me a break, mate. It's obviously bullshit.
It's not obviously bullshit, or you would understand why. So it has higher throughput. It has more modular code that's less likely to fail. It has a more diverse miner ecosystem, which is more robust and less likely to be attacked from nation states because you could mine it, right? You could get it for free. Like I got in Bitcoin for free. You could get it for free.
Yeah. Well, what's that 4 million ETH for then?
That's for people that chose to do that. It's not a requirement at all. If no one wanted to do that, it would be nothing. Like
I'll be honest, Richard. I didn't come here to debate because I told you before it's not my skill. I don't have the ability. Better
why don't we bring someone else on the call, man?
I know.
If you're unwilling to honestly debate and talk about the ideas instead of the man, and you just want to ad hominem me, you don't want to talk about the actual tech, let's bring someone else on the call. You can like chant scammer once every 3 minutes, and this other guy that you bring on Udi, bring on your heroes, bro. Watch me crush them. Bring your heroes here to die. Please.
Yeah. Right. It's 20
I will
to 12.
crush all of them.
No, it's 20 to 12. I just came on to call you a scammer, tell you I was disappointed, tell you I used to like you. I didn't want to really listen to any of your bullshit. I know it's a scam. I know it's bullshit.
Well, I hope that you choose to learn what is actually going on, because you're not doing a good job preventing people from joining. You're doing a good job helping people join, because what you're doing doesn't look good for Bitcoin.
No, this isn't even about Bitcoin. We're not discussing Bitcoin. We're discussing your scam. I just think enough people now, hopefully when they see this, they'll go, oh, I need to research this. Like if some fucking moron thinks, oh, Richard Hart's created better than Bitcoin on Ethereum, they'll go, and then they see loads of people call you a scammer. Hopefully they'll do enough research. Probably, though, you're going to get away with it. You've got your 4 million ETH so far, whatever other bullshit you'll get through it. Although perhaps maybe some of that's just you just pumping it just to make it look popular.
Why don't you do chain analysis and look that the Ethereum's never moved?
Because every minute is a waste of my time with you. I think it's a real shame. I think you're a good dude.
So can we talk? So let's try this. Why don't you talk about anything you want to talk about, and I'll just give you a platform.
No, I'm going to go to bed, but what I'm going to do is just hope everyone like goes and speaks to somebody, researches somebody understands this.
Yes, please.
Like, goes to hexisascam.com or anywhere else that explains it as a scam.
You've misspelled it. It's hexscam.com without the is.
Okay. I am going to block you now.
It's also a referral website that you don't realize, and you're promoting the project without understanding it because you're bad.
Okay.
That's an affiliate website you're linking to.
I don't know,
you're just bad at journalism.
Okay. Yeah, no, I'm not bad at journalism. I was
you just shilled a referral link to my project out of your mouth is what you just did, because you're not smart enough to realize that hexscam.com is a referrer to Hex, but you're too stupid to understand that because you don't do good research. You do terrible research.
I was laying on the couch.
You've done no research for this.
Of course I've done no research. Why am I going to waste any fucking time on your scam? I was laying on this couch. You messaged me. I said, yeah, I'll go on. I'll call you a scammer. And I'm going to go. I'm not going to sit there and do any fucking research, spend any time on this, because it's definitely a scam. You're a scammer. You're ripping people off. Honestly, mate, I think it's utterly pathetic that what you're doing to people. But go ahead. I am going to block you now.
Okay.
Hopefully you'll disappear into the ether of my life. I hope you get arrested. I hope you end up in jail. I hope you get butt fucked by some people. Honestly, it's genuinely. I hope horrible things happen to you.
Oh my god!
Just go fuck yourself.
All right. Well, guys, I did my best. I tried. I really A+ tried. I did not expect that. Peter's a journalist. He does interviews full time. I didn't know that was the kind of thing that you could get out of journalism, is like, hey, I hate you and I don't know what you're doing, but I know I hate it. And I hope that you go to jail, and I hope that no one participates, but I don't understand. So I guess what I'll try and do is, here's what I'll try and do. Since Peter won't present his argument well, I will present Peter's argument for him in a light that I think is the best that he would like, and then hopefully that educates people. People get ripped off all the time. They get giant promises, and then the promises don't come true, and then they lose a lot of money. or they participate in things that are volatile, promises or not, like the S&P 500 or like trading or like anything. And the prices go up and the prices go down. And if you have a low time preference and you want to get in and get out quickly, it multiplies the house advantage against you, and you end up buying the top and selling the bottom and then having to chase the market back higher. Because in general, since they keep printing money forever, the printing presses keep running, everything goes up in value that they don't just keep printing and at least has static demand or increasing demand. You know, new people are born, the population of the planet keeps going up, which tends to increase demand for things because there's more people. So